If you're looking to bring magic into your life again, to reconnect with it, I'm here to make a proposal. And this is just from my perspective, so take what resonates and discard what doesn't. But my sense is that magic is in us. It's been in us since birth, and it's never left us. But perhaps we lost sight of it as we got older. We grew in responsibility. We had to deal with the challenges and the ups and downs of life. This idea that magic has been inside all along has been dropping hints to me for some time. Late in 2024, I had a spiritual counselling session, and we got round to talking about me connecting with the different parts of me and how they might be getting in my way, how I might be getting in my own way, and how there might be parts that perhaps are more playful and more fun that I need to reconnect with. And I talked a bit about this in a previous video where I used internal family systems exercises and I got to know my inner critic a bit better. Well, during those exercises, I also got in touch with another part, and I named her the child of mystery. And she represents the child within me, the one who was, who is, in touch with the magical, mystical side of life, the one who thought she could talk to the birds in her grandparents' garden and swore they were talking back to her, the little girl who loved drawing, who created whole worlds out of drawings on A4 sheets of paper, who loved sparkles, the colours pink and purple, who believed in the awe of things, who didn't need tangible evidence, didn't need logic or reason to believe in the unseen and the things beyond what this reality puts in front of us. She didn't need evidence, she just believed in it. But she was hurt, and over time, she was silenced. I silenced her. I felt ashamed of that playful part of myself, of that part that believed in magic, the part that enjoyed feeling that awe and wonder, that unquestioning side of myself who just believed in what I could feel. I silenced her and I locked her away. And then in early 2025, I booked a session with a psychic. And even though my question to this psychic was nothing to do with my inner child, what it came down to was that the psychic saw my inner child as being shut away and that I needed to connect with her. I needed to let her out again. And after that, I did some visualizations to meet with my inner child and find out what she was feeling and how I could help. She was hurt and upset, but she warmed a little bit to me. I noticed that every time I met with her, she was playing. And in one visualization, she gave me a pen covered in sequins. It was so clear that I searched on the internet to find a similar such pen. And I found one that was pretty much identical, apart from that jewel at the top that you can see. The colour and the sparkles were exactly as in the visualization. And I put that pen on my altar. It still sits there today as a reminder of those meetings with my inner child. But I soon forgot her again, and I think I missed a really big hint from her giving me that pen. It was not meant to be a souvenir. It was a message to get back to being creative, and I missed it. And this is where I want to say a heartfelt thank you to a couple of witchy YouTubers in particular. Molly Roberts, who I discovered quite a while ago, but who I rediscovered recently when I was at home recovering from my cancer treatment. Her videos sparked in me the desire to reconnect with art as a way to help me grieve and heal. I started drawing again, just like it was when I was a child. As I drew these characters out of my imagination, I created whole worlds for them, whole scenarios. And I also want to say thank you to Kelly Ann Maddox, who has always done things her own way, her own witchy way, and encourages play, encourages reconnecting with that playful side, getting back in touch with it. And so now I'm not just drawing, I'm also painting, and I want to make some books with paintings in. Some I have specific plans, and others I just want to paint whatever comes up, whatever my child of mystery needs to paint. I didn't know really how to connect with my child, how to get back in touch with her, how to heal the wound with her. And art is helping me to do that. Art is that bridge between me and her. It connects me with her, and in turn, it connects me with the magic that she is so in touch with. The awe, the wonder that she feels. She is the magic within me, and she always has been. She helps me connect with the magic outside of me. She believes in the mystery. She doesn't need science or reason. The adult me is in charge of that. And I can find her in so many places. She can be found in the wind whistling through the trees, in the autumn sun shining through golden leaves, in the fleeting movements we see in the corner of our eyes, but we never know what they are, in the beauty of the sunrise and the sunset, in the enormity when I look up at the stars and the moon. When I connect with the magic of life, she steps forward, and now I actually listen. And so drawing an art are my way of connecting with her, connecting with that child of mystery within. And when I'm in touch with her, magic is much closer, and it's beautiful. And maybe art isn't the way you connect with your inner child, that centre in you that is so in touch with the magical and mystical. Maybe there are other ways that you connect with that. What are those ways? And if you're not sure, maybe it's time to try some things out. But I would say that when you find yourself in total awe and wonder, and without needing to search for an answer, because the child of mystery, that magical centre within, doesn't need to search for an answer. There's a knowing, and yet we don't really know what that knowing is, but we feel it. What are the situations where you feel that knowing, where you feel that awe and wonder, that sense of magic and mystery? Because I bet if you can identify what those scenarios are, what those times in your life are, that is where you can continue to go back to when you want to connect with magic. I hope this has been helpful. I'll speak to you again soon.